I am selling this channel. Well, a portion of it.
There's this channel that I've been watching for quite a few years on and off now. I'll probably say the last couple of years. And the channel goes by the name Disrupt. And pretty much there's just been some sort of controversy going on lately, and it's quite interesting to look into, so I just thought I'd bring you a very quick video just informing you. First of all, not to buy into this, and secondly, explaining why you should buy into this. So to make things simple, the guy that you're seeing on screen now, he's called Jack. He's the sort of main person on the channel, even though there's two people that own the channel slash LLC called Disrupt. But let's just focus on what Jack's saying. So Jack is effectively trying to sell 10% of the company Disrupt and the channel at the same time. And he's promising you basically the stereotypical thing where you give him so much money and you get so much returns, and it sounds like a win-win because you get to help out your favourite creator and you get to make money on the side, and you get to directly support and fund these people's videos, which, you know, is a good bonus for everyone. The only issue is when you start looking a bit more in depth at what he's actually promising you and what is actually going on behind the scenes. Okay, so this is the actual WeFunder page for the Disrupt channel that Jack is trying to sell, and as you can see here, he's got a goal of $500,000 or $500,000, and so far let's just say $150,000 have been raised, and that is a very significant amount of money. Don't get me wrong. Now the first big red flag is when you look at the valuation that they have given themselves. So the company Disrupt value themselves at $10.7 million, which for a channel with about 1.4 million subs, this does seem a bit out there. You know, they're valuing themselves very, very highly. There's nothing wrong with being a bit over the top, I guess, but when you're directly asking for money from your fans, then yeah, it does come across a little bit weird. And yeah, this is just the highlights on here. Hopefully this is all recording. And yeah, you have to scroll. I'll just do this all the way down. This is all marketing stuff, by the way. You have to scroll all the way down until it says review our 2020 to 2021 financials. And then in the document you come to this where I'm going to skip right to the bottom basically, and I'll make it a bit bigger. This is the same document, just a bit zoomed in. This is the financial statement that they've legally had to publish. So, as you can see here, Jack has agreed to crowdfund 10% of Disrupt to anyone who basically pays in. But it's this bit down here, I can't highlight it, but it's this bit here which is very, very weird. As you can see, I'll just summarise this. Jack has paid this amount of money, or he's in this much debt, to the other member or the other owner of the channel, or the LLC. And with attorney's fees and legal fees, all that, it's approximately $500,000. Now, if we go back to this, I don't know why I zoomed up. $500,000 there, $500,000 there. Starts to sort of click, doesn't it? So what's obviously gone on, if you haven't quite worked out, is there's two people that own the channel and LLC Disrupt. I keep getting them mixed up, but I'll just call it Disrupt from now on. So there's two people that own 50% equally. Jack has paid he's basically bought out the other owner's shares for $500,000, but he doesn't have the money to pay that $500,000. So what he's doing is he's selling 10% of the company so he can get $500,000 back, and obviously so he can own the whole thing, which sounds very, very scammy because he's effectively overvalued and overpaid, and then he's wanting to overvalue and overpay again, but this time he's doing it to his viewers and people who actually watch him to get money out of him to basically fund himself so he can take over this channel entirely, which is a bit scummy. And I can't take credit for this, but someone's worked out in the comments below that on the Jack's video that the 90% shareholding that he will get if all this goes through, if you buy a 10% share in the company, so if you give him $100, you'll own 0.0000004% of the company if each person buys in, and that's the same amount of money that Jack paid to get 50%. So 0.00000 or however many noughts it was, 4% versus 50% for the exact same amount of money. You can see where this gets a little bit scammy, can't you? So the end point to this video is pretty much just don't buy into it. You know, just don't buy into it at all. And Jack has effectively been deleting tweets, deleting posts, not deleting tweets, deleting comments in his Discord server. He's been basically changing up his story as he goes along, trying to sort of just deal with the situation as it comes to him, which, if you're being honest in this situation, you wouldn't have to do that. He's published another video as well where he basically tries to dispute a lot of the claims, but a lot of people have already sort of disproven them, and even his own business partner has said that effectively what Jack is saying is just not true. He's sort of manipulating the truth, which again isn't that good, is it? It comes across very, very scammy. So anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here. I didn't get into all the points. There's different points about how the co-owner Jack accused the co-owner of wanting to take the company down an NFT route and basically just flog it for NFTs, which has been disproven. And the only person in this whole scenario who's lying and just seems very dishonest is Jack, the main person who owns the channel. Well, the main person who's on the channel but owns 50% of it. So I'm going to end this here before I fumble over my words anymore. This is a bit of a weird video. Don't know how I'm going to edit it together, but I hope you enjoyed this. It's a bit different, I guess. So anyways, I will see you in the next video, whenever that is.